Welcome back to Next Bike World, the ultimate destination for motorcycle lovers, off-road warriors, and two-wheeled thrill seekers. Today, we're diving deep into the rebirth of a true legend. That's right, after years of silence, Kawasaki has brought back one of the most iconic two-stroke monsters ever created. This is the 2025 Kawasaki KX500, and it's everything fans hoped it would be: raw, aggressive, powerful, and unapologetically old school with a fresh modern twist. Whether you're a seasoned motocrosser or a die-hard two-stroke junkie, this machine is set to blow your mind. Let's rewind for a moment. The original KX500 was a beast that roamed motocross tracks from the 1980s until its retirement in 2004. With the 499cc two-stroke engine that could rip your arms off if you weren't careful, it became a symbol of high displacement, no-nonsense dirt biking. But with the rise of four-strokes and changing regulations, the KX500 faded away into the history books. Fast forward to 2025, and Kawasaki has answered the prayers of enthusiasts by resurrecting the KX500. Only this time, it's smarter, leaner, and even meaner. So, what makes the 2025 KX500 special? Let's start with what's at its heart: the engine. Kawasaki didn't mess around here. Powering the KX500 is a liquid-cooled 499cc single-cylinder, two-stroke engine that stays true to its roots but with major upgrades. It now features electronic fuel injection, a first for the KX500 lineup, paired with a digital ignition mapping system. The result: brutal power delivery with a touch of modern-day refinement. This bike still hits like a sledgehammer when you twist the throttle, but with a it's more manageable, more responsive, and far easier to tune for different conditions and elevations. And that power? We're talking around 65 horsepower, and keep in mind, this is coming from a lightweight, bare-bones off-road machine. The throttle response is instant. The low-end torque is ferocious, and once you crack it open, it screams all the way to the top of the rev range. It's a rush of adrenaline that no four-stroke can replicate. The updated expansion chamber and high-performance exhaust further enhance performance while keeping the aggressive two-stroke bark intact. It's music to any rider's ears. Kawasaki also didn't skimp on the chassis. The KX500 rides on a newly developed aluminum perimeter frame derived from the championship-winning KX450F. This frame offers the perfect blend of rigidity and flex, allowing for razor-sharp handling without punishing the rider over rough terrain. Compared to the old steel frame of its predecessor, this version saves weight and improves agility dramatically. The bike feels narrower and more nimble, making it surprisingly easy to throw around despite the raw power it produces. Suspension is another area where the new KX500 shines. Kawasaki has equipped it with the latest generation Kibos forks up front and a Kib rear shock, both fully adjustable for compression, rebound, and preload. Whether you're hitting whoops, tackling gnarly climbs, or flying off big jumps, the suspension soaks up everything with confidence and precision. It's built for aggressive riders who want to push their limits without worrying about bottoming out or losing control. When it comes to braking, the 2025 KX500 gets Nissin disc brakes front and rear, with a massive 270mm front rotor providing serious stopping power. Considering the kind of speed this bike can generate, those brakes are essential, and thankfully, they perform flawlessly. Kawasaki has also optimized the lever feel, ensuring excellent feedback and modulation even during hard braking into corners. Now let's talk design, because the 2025 KX500 is not just a performance monster, it's a visual statement. It carries the aggressive KX styling language with bold graphics, angular plastics, and a high-performance stance. The slim radiator shrouds, minimalist seat, and integrated number plates give it that pure racing look, while the updated green-on-black livery screams Kawasaki heritage. Everything is functional. The ergonomics are tight, designed for easy movement whether you're standing up over rough terrain or leaning into a corner. The flat seat, wide bars, and grippy foot pegs create a cockpit that feels natural and race-ready. The bike also comes with a modern LCD handlebar-mounted unit that displays essential info like RPM, gear position, and even traction control settings. Yes, you heard that right. Kawasaki has introduced a basic traction control system for the 2025 KX500, which can be toggled on or off depending on rider preference. While purists may scoff, it's a thoughtful addition for those who ride in varied conditions or want an extra layer of control when the terrain gets sketchy. And speaking of control, Kawasaki has also included launch control and a handlebar-mounted mode selector for power mapping. Riders can switch between aggressive and mellow power delivery depending on track conditions. Whether you're trying to tame the beast on a tight technical course or unleash its full fury on wide-open desert trails, the KX500 gives you the flexibility to adapt. Let's not forget the boat weight. One of the key advantages of the new KX500 is its dry weight at just around 238 pounds, 108 kilograms. That's incredibly light for a bike with this much power. The combination of a lightweight chassis and high power-to-weight ratio makes it a serious weapon on the track or in the open desert. The KX500 doesn't just accelerate quickly up, it leaps forward like it's shot out of a cannon. Fuel capacity comes in at 2.2 gallons, which is decent for a motocross or off-road bike. Thanks to the improved fuel injection system, the 2025 KX500 is more fuel efficient than the old carbureted model. Although let's be honest, when you're riding a 500cc two-stroke, fuel range isn't your top concern. It's about maximizing thrills in every ride, and on that front, the KX500 delivers in spades. So how much does all this fire-breathing performance cost? The 2025 Kawasaki KX500 carries a price tag of $11,499. That's not cheap, but it's a fair price for what you're getting: a high-performance, factory-built, modern-day two-stroke 500cc dirt bike. Keep in mind, custom builds with this kind of performance usually run even higher and lack the warranty and refinement that Kawasaki brings to the table. And here's the real kicker: this bike is not just a revival, it's a revolution. The 2025 KX500 isn't a nostalgia trip. It's a modern performance machine that's been built with today's riders in mind. It blends the raw, untamed feel of the two-stroke with the reliability and technology of modern engineering. That's what sets it apart. No one else is doing a factory 500cc two-stroke like this in 2025. And that makes it one of the most unique offerings in the entire motocross world. To wrap things up, the 2025 Kawasaki KX500 is loud, fast, and unapologetically wild. It's not the bike for beginners, and it's not trying to be polite. It's built for those who crave real power, those who want to push themselves and their machines to the absolute limit. With cutting-edge updates like fuel injection, traction control, launch assist, and a revamped chassis all wrapped around a brutal two-stroke heart, it's everything we dreamed of and more. So if you've been waiting for the return of a true two-stroke legend, the wait is over. The 2025 KX500 is here, and it's ready to dominate once again. Thanks for watching Next Bike World. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the return of the mighty KX500, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more high-octane reviews, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next feature. Drop a comment below. Would you dare to ride the 2025 KX500? Or are you more of a four-stroke rider? We want to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep it pinned and ride safe.